Okay, in this video, I want to address something that at least 5 people mentioned in regards to my videos. And I assume that these people were black. At least 3 of them were black by looking at their moniker. And these people essentially in their comments said it takes me too long to get to the point. Now, there are some people who might be asking, well, why are you spending your time making a video to address people who think it takes you too long to get to the point in your videos? Why would you waste your time doing that when your channel is a martial arts channel? The reason is because who I am. Okay, really who I am. I'm not a martial artist first. I consider myself to be an intellectual first and a martial artist second. I've said before, I started boxing when I was 9. I only started boxing because people were teasing me because I got good grades in school. That's why I started boxing. So I want to make this video to address those people who have an issue with the length of time it takes me to get to the point. Malcolm X, somebody who influenced me a great deal. Malcolm X once said, in regards to black people, most black people don't know what Marcus Garvey said, but they wear his t-shirts. Most people don't know what Malcolm X said. Most black people don't know what Malcolm X said, but they wear his t-shirts. Malcolm X said that black people are people, and there was nobody who loved his people more than Malcolm X. Malcolm said that black people on average suffer from something called intellectual sluggishness. Intellectual sluggishness. Okay? And what does that mean? That black people, and he said this in the 60s, and it's even more the case now. What he meant when he said black people suffer from something called intellectual sluggishness, what he meant was that black people have an aversion to thinking deeply. Have an aversion to thinking deeply. And that in no time, for me personally, long after he's dead, long after he's been gone, this is still an issue. My videos on average are about 15 minutes. I'm talking to those people, majority black, who have an issue with how long it takes me to get to the point. My videos on average are 15 minutes. 15 minutes. These same people will go to Fanon, they will go to Blue Blood Boxing, they will go to all different kinds of other videos. I'm talking to you people who claim that it takes me too long to get to the point. I'm putting you on blast. To use slang, I'm putting you on blast in this video. Those same people who think I take too long to get to the point will go and look at a boxing podcast, right? Where they are literally showing you a beef. Showing you 2 fighters arguing and talking about fighters who don't like each other, or a hypothetical fight, a fight that hasn't even been signed, right? They will look at those podcasts of non-boxers, also non-martial artists. These podcasters are non-martial artists, non-boxers, right? Who are putting clips together, much of it clickbait. These same people who think that I take too long to get to the point will spend a half hour to an hour looking at complete and utter garbage. Garbage. But say, I take too long to get to the point. The problem is, you people who think I take too long to get to the point when I try to set up the material that I'm ultimately serving you, it's intellectual sluggishness that you suffer from. If those 2 or 3 minutes that it takes me to get to the point is something that leads you to be irritated, I'm going to give you some advice. There is a direct correlation between low IQ, right, and low tolerance level. Okay? There is a direct correlation between low IQ and short attention span. Okay? I'm letting you know that. You need to do something about that. Okay? Now, why is it that it takes me a bit to get to the point. Why do I set up my videos or set up the subject matter of my videos? Okay? But I'm going to tell you what podcasters are doing and how many of you people are getting duped by boxing podcasters. Okay? The reason why it takes me a minute to get to the point in my videos is because I have learned that every single time I do a video, I then have to look at a list. People always, it's inevitable that people will send me a list of 50 things that I didn't say that I know. Right? 50 things that I didn't say about a fighter, right? Or a given situation, but I know them. They will send me literally a list. Why didn't you say this? Why didn't you say that? Well, you forgot this, you forgot that. So I try to get in as much as I can on the particular person or the particular circumstances, because I get tired of people coming into my forums and telling me, well, I didn't say this, well, I didn't say that, well, I didn't consider this, or I didn't consider that. Okay? So that's why. It takes me a minute. Now, on podcasters that you people love, that you will spend a half hour listening to, an hour listening to, I want to say something to you on that. When you look at these podcasters, the most famous ones, they are going out of their way to not go back to a job or not get a job. I want you to understand this. What they are doing when they give you all of these different sparring sessions between fighters, or show one fighter tweeting about another fighter, or show two fighters, standing up and arguing and beefing. The reason why they are giving that to you, and notice that most of these people, most of these podcasters are black, and they are showing Terrence Crawford, and they show Shakur, and they show Shakur, and they show Gervonta Davis. They are catering to you black guys. They are catering mainly to you black dudes. They're catering to you black dudes because they know you are keyed on being excited, that you are keyed and you're addicted to entertainment. Look at the videos. I'm going to give it, as a black man, I'm going to tell you, because if a white man told you, you would say, okay, it's racist. As a black man from the hood, I'm telling you, look at every video that these black podcasters, right, put up. They cater to you. They cater to you because they know you love people beefing. That you're entertained by that. You're addicted to entertainment. You're addicted to dopamine. So they will have you see Shakur say this about Gervonta, and you like, yeah, man. And then they'll have Gervonta say this about this guy, yeah, man. And then they'll have Floyd Mayweather. Why do you think Floyd Mayweather is still sleeping with your Floyd Mayweather pillow? Why? These podcasters know. You still have a Floyd Mayweather poster, sleep with a Floyd Mayweather blanket, with your head on a Floyd Mayweather pillow. They know it. But yet you tell me it takes too long for me to get to a point. For me, a 50-year boxing martial artist veteran, right? Me, somebody who up until not even 6 months ago had a school that you could walk into and train with me, and I would meet you at the desk. That's how real I am. That's how real I am. If you were in the New York area, me, Safe Carmen, you could come to Newark, New Jersey, right? You could come to Newark, New Jersey, send me an email and say, man, I'm in town. Can I come and train with you? And I will meet you at the desk. That's how real I am. Try finding any one of these other guys personally and seeing them personally. They shake your hand, you know what I mean? You go ahead, you have lunch together, you talk before you get back on your plane and go back where you're going, or go back to your family, whatever, right? I'm a real dude, man. I'm a real dude. But these people you listen to, all these podcasters you listen to who cater to you, you listen to them for a half hour, and the only thing they're trying to do is keep from getting a real job. That's all they're trying to do. I make a decent living. Right? And do you know how I make my living? On intellectual material. Many people, and I don't mean this as an insult, most people who look at my videos could not understand one page of some of the books that I read, and certainly a book that I'm working on right now. Right? on how the mind processes information and how that correlates to whether or not, and how that correlates to where you go in life, right? The processing of information and how that correlates to where you go in life. Okay? That's what I do. That's what I do. Now, will I have certain services that you people can take advantage of? Sure. I will be announcing a service that my subscribers will absolutely love. There will also be a membership that will be coming soon. The martial art that I've trained in for over 30 years. And I've never told anyone about it. I've never taught it to anyone except one person. That's it. That's it. There will be a membership that people can come and learn that. And there will be some material that I will not be able to put on YouTube, but I will for special people. Once I know what credentials they have, those particular people will have some real serious material that I can't put on YouTube for fear of losing my platform. But I will send them certain material for the street by way of their email. You people are really being catered to by people whose bulk of their income comes from giving you clickbait and catering to your love for beefs between fighters, catering to your addiction to entertainment. Okay? And you will literally spend half hour, an hour, 2 hours out of your precious life listening to complete and utter garbage put up by people who are doing everything they can to not get a real job or not go back to the job they hated. You understand me? So if you don't like that it takes me a minute to get to the point, right? Then there's nothing I can do about it at all. Nothing I can do about it. In fact, there is something I could do about it, but I refuse to change the way I post videos. I refuse to change what I think are necessary lead-ins to certain material. Okay? I refuse to change it. You need to question. You need to question why your tolerance level is so low. Why your tolerance level is so low. And what that says about you learning anything new in the future that takes some effort. My name is Saif Carmen, walking encyclopedia of martial arts. I'll see you next video, of course, inshallah.